What's up, Chosen Squad? It's your girl Sierra, the Chosen One, and I'm back with another video. Every day I'm hustling. So, that's the song that's on right now. Remove any negative energy that might be sent towards me or my collective chosen ones. Thank you. Last night readings was so I just uploaded last night readings. Lord Jesus, that was crazy. Okay, so the card that fell out was they're gonna be crying when you're on top. So let's get some messages on it. Says karmic dad at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I chose this deck, but why they gonna be crying when I'm on top, please and thank you. They're gonna be crying when you're on top. They some sad individuals. Sad individuals. Busted, cricket judge, misjudge. Higher up is the real true law. So tracking device on DF truck came out in reverse. They're false for being false. I mean, they're gonna be crying when you're on top. False came out, so for being false, for talking behind my back. They don't know the half. They're gonna be crying when I'm on top. All this witchcraft they did to try to stop me. They're gonna be crying when I'm on top. Please and thank you. Can I have some messages? Can I? What's flipped over? Supposed to be. Dang, there's a few things flipped over. Hold on. Okay, these cards was flipped over in this deck. I don't know how they got flipped over, but let's take a look. So they're gonna be crying when I'm on top. They're gonna be in prison. Gossip boy. Took fortune. Staci. Property management. So these two wasn't flipped over. But this one say kill cousin and busted cricket cop and ball going down too. They weren't flipped over, so I thought there it was. I don't know why they was flipped over. They self-willingly did everything that they have done. They did it. They didn't have no reason to. Tell me they're gonna give me any. Can I have some messages for they're gonna be crying when you're on top? Dang, y'all saw Digi Dirty at the top of the deck. My cousin Ronald or somebody named Ronald. They didn't know what to do with someone like you, so they got spiteful. Clearance. What's at the bottom of this deck says, I always been a big deal. That's why they always try to hold me back. What I've been through, they don't know the half. They don't know. They gonna be crying when you're on top. Any messages from this deck? A karmic aunt. A karmic aunt gonna be crying when I'm on top. a karmic cousin, and they did something about fraud. Okay. Can I have something about they're gonna be crying when you're on top? Any messages for they're gonna be crying when you're on top? So the Knight of Swords gonna be crying for all of that being trying to be a magician in my life. Busted cricket judge, misjudged the higher ups. Misjudge the higher ups is the true, real law. Queen of Wands. Busted cricket judge, misjudge the higher ups is the true, real law. Yeah, he misjudged the Queen of Wands and tried to breadcrumb me, but he misjudged that the higher ups is really this Queen of Wands true law. Tracking device on DF truck reverse. Tracking device on DF truck reverse, please. Tracking device on DF truck. Gonna be crying when you're on the top. That tracking device on DF truck reverse. I guess it's nothing for false, please. Can I have something for false? Okay. They're gonna be crying when I'm on top because of being false and walking away from me being a fool. Talk behind my back. They're gonna be crying when I'm on top for talking behind my back. Can I have a message for talking behind? They're gonna be crying when I'm on top for talking behind my back when all I gave is true, genuine emotions. And it either is a lover situation or they're going to be crying because I'm going to end up with a lover that has overflowing emotions for me. True love, real love. They're going to be crying when you're on top prison. They're going to be crying when you're on top prison. They're going to be crying. I guess that's it. Prison. They're going to be crying when you're on top and they ass in prison. Guess that's what they're trying to say. What's that? The 2 o'clock. Oh, so maybe it could be saying they're going to be crying when you're on top and they're in prison and I got a 2 o'clock situation really going on. I don't know. It ain't fall out. It just stood up in the dead. Gonna be crying when you're on top, Empress, and they in prison and the Chariot at the bottom. They gonna be crying when you're on top, Empress. It sounds like somebody going to prison because it says the Chariot. Oh my goodness. They gonna be crying when you're on the top, Empress, prison. They gonna be in prison, so they gonna be crying when the Empress on top. They're going to be either going to prison or they're going to be feeling like they're in prison. Gossip boy, please. They're going to be crying when you're on the top. Gossip boy. Gossip boy going to be crying when I'm on top. Justice going to be served. That wand ain't get him nowhere but a ride to jail. Mm-mm-mm. They gonna be crying when you're on top, took fortune. They're gonna be crying when you're on top, took fortune. Being sneaky, being deceptive. With the 9 of wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, I literally had to protect myself from all these wands. I got 1 wand in my hand, and I got 8 people I'm fighting with this 1 wand. Because this person was being sneaky and deceptive with these other people that took my fortune. Well, tried to take my fortune, or they did take my fortune, however it goes. Tell me about Staci going to be crying when you're on top. Staci going to be crying when you're on top. Oh, you like that, huh? Staci gonna be crying when you're on top. Can I have a message for Staci gonna be crying when you're on top? So Staci gonna be crying when I'm on top because I feel like this is saying that I was blinded to the situation that was going on around me at work, and she knew about it, but justice gonna be served because she's gonna be crying when I'm on top for keeping me, well, trying to keep me blind, trying to act like she didn't know what was going on around me. And what this telling me right now, that she did know what was going on. That's exactly why she transferred to a whole nother store in a whole nother city. Yeah. Property management gonna be crying when you're on top. Please and thank you. Property management gonna be crying when you're on top. And it's crazy because when I was getting ready for this reading, even when I hit the play button, Every Day I'm Hustling came on. Wow. Property management gonna be crying when you're on top, please and thank you. Oh, and I said, yeah, that's the 8 of Swords, if I didn't say that. Property management gonna be crying when you're on top. Property management gonna be crying when you're on top. Empress fell out. So this man in this property management position, he's going to be crying when I'm on top because this property management in general is going to be crying when I'm on top because they helped the emperor, but I will have justice from the situation, from the hidden cameras, from the hidden listening devices in my house, all of that. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Justice was at the bottom of the deck when I said Staci and the 8 of Swords. So some justice is coming, and they gonna be all in their head trying to repent. From this tower that's coming. They didn't know what to do with someone like you. They didn't know. Whoa. 6 of Cups at the bottom. They didn't know what to do with someone like me, so they was being what? They was plotting and planning on me behind my back. Yep. King of Cups. Queen of Swords. 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Cups. So I feel like this is saying that So I feel like it's two things this King of Cups could be saying, because this thing says you are in control of your emotions and have the maturity to feel your feelings without allowing them to get the better of you. You balance the head and the heart perfectly and are the master of your inner and outer realm. So when this person was being deceptive and they didn't know what to do with someone like you. And because he had balance of his emotions and stuff like that, as long as he had me, or vice versa, I had control of my emotions when I was giving them to him, and by him trying to be spiteful, they didn't know what to do with you, with someone like you, so they got spiteful. So he got spiteful because I didn't step out of my comfort zone to make him feel like he was King Diggling, I guess, because other people would do that and try to fight other people for him, over him, or what have you. But what I was saying too was like, because he balanced his heart and his emotions or whatnot, and was able to feel without letting them be known, the Queen of Swords cut him off or whatnot, because the whole time behind my back he was he was basically plotting and planning on me behind my back. I felt it. I walked away. Yep. Even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall. So the Nine of Wands says, even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, I stand tall and strong. It says, you are resilient, persistent, and ready to do what it takes to get to the finish line. Keep pushing. You are so close. Don't let others get to you. So it's basically telling me, do not let these people get to me, because at the end of the day, they see I'm almost at the finish line, and they'll do anything to try to stop that. Like gang stalk me, try to make me feel uncomfortable, try to make me feel like I don't have anybody, which that's not new to me. All my life I ain't have nobody, so what are they saying? Like, what are they doing? They're wasting their time and putting themselves in a situation. So the Nine of Cups says, you are deeply satisfied with everything that you have. The planets have aligned and you have everything you wish for. Count your blessings and express gratitude for what you have created. And that's all I ever do. Like, I don't try to bring nobody down. I don't try to put my accomplishments all over the websites or to anyone. I mean, like, you see what I have, and if you get jealous, that's your business. If you get mad, if you get upset about it, that's your business. I'm not rubbing it in your face. I'm not even what's the word, what people do, I'm not even advertising my blessings or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I try to inspire people, and they should look at me like inspiration instead of being judgmental and judging me. I feel like people judge me and compare themselves to me. And like I always say, that God didn't put us in this world to go against each other. He put us in this world for us to work together, to build each other up. No one should feel like they're in competition with no one. I'm telling you, I promise you, all my life, I never put myself in competition with no one. If I put myself in competition, it's with myself, the old me. And not even just the old me, because I'm still the old me. The only thing when I say put myself in competition with myself, is to get better, to get where I'm at. If I really had true support, I would be there already. But that's not where they want me. They want me struggling. They want to see me down and out. It's crazy because I don't wish that on them. I have kids. And even if I didn't have kids, I would still want to be somebody, And these people don't want to be nobody and they don't want to go nowhere. But they better wake up and pay attention, because I don't understand how they can have so many people supporting them, but ain't nobody prospering. Make it make some sense to me, because it don't. Clarence gonna be crying when I'm on top. Clarence gonna be crying when I'm on top. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. So Clarence gonna be crying when I'm on top. At the bottom of the deck, this would say that oh yes. So this Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck basically saying this Clarence guy is one of my kids' dad cousin, and he placed 10. Him and his cousin teamed up to place 10 swords in my back. Tried to keep me blinded tried to keep me blinded while all I'm trying to do, the Seven of Pentacles, is watch my Pinnacles grow, put in work to see my Pinnacles grow. The whole time, the Three of Pentacles, he's plotting and planning with other people on how to take me down, and my Ten of Pentacles. Stop me from getting to the Ten of Pentacles situation or whatnot. They want to see me in the Five of Pentacles. They didn't want to see me with the Ten of Cups and have a happy family, and my family have the world, and me in a Two of Cups situation. He knew the whole time this person was the King of Wands round town slinging his Peter Whacker, but he didn't care, because why? His cousin would offer him the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Cups to celebrate. Yeah, that's what. So the Four of Pentacles in this matter, he even watched his cousin stash away money. This boy, let me tell you about this boy. And his cousin, it says his cousin name right here, Clarence, and then the Four of Pentacles, trying to stash money away. Now, this used to be my mechanic, and anytime my car, needed some work and I had to leave it there or whatever, his cousin would give me a ride home or whatnot. But the whole time, when it came to paying, I paid. And when when my baby daddy came home from the feds or whatnot, he saw that my baby daddy just came out of his pocket and just paid for it or whatever. So he got the type of cousin that, if he sees somebody else doing it, then he's a follower. That's all I can say. He's a follower. Listen, I didn't even pay attention to how this came out. Clarence, karmic cousin, fraud. This is just how this came out on the board. Clarence, karmic cousin, fraud. His cousin's whole fraud. Clarify karmic cousin, please. Yeah. Karmic cousin offering an empty cup. He wanted me sitting under that tree, bored and discontent, feeling like I ain't got nobody, while he got 3 other options down there that he's choosing from, and he's breadcrumbing all of them. And he thought he was going to breadcrumb me. But see, the breadcrumbing me wasn't breadcrumbing. It was me having understanding about his situation. Like, come on now. I know in like one of my other videos, I was like, don't focus on what nobody else got going on. Just focus on you. And this is why I said that, is because my focus it wasn't really my focus, but my understanding was that his mom had passed away and left this business and let him tell it. His mom didn't spend no time telling them how to upkeep her business, which I really doubt that, because she worked so hard to accomplish this. So for her to pass away and don't care if they lose her business, I don't think that's what she would have did. I'm pretty sure she told them, and by them never having responsibilities because their mom did everything for them, they just let it fall. But that's what I mean about not having, like, okay, that's your business. If a person showing you that they ain't a team player with you, and caring about what you trying to accomplish in your life, don't don't care about what they trying to accomplish in their life if they don't care, because it take a team to be in a relationship. And like I said, this is Clarence's karmic cousin that is a fraud. Please clarify fraud, please, and thank you. Yeah, he was a fraud to the Queen of Pinnacles, myself, and he was offering this Page of Pinnacles, and he was tied to the devil, and I didn't even know it, but everybody else knew it. The wheel has turned. The tower has fallen. I cut him off, and I'm on to bigger and better things, figuring out my world. Yep. And he's put in toil and labor to try to stop me and try to steal from me. But he will be taking a ride in the police car, and the star will be able to shine again, and I would be able to live in peace without this conflict and without these options he had, and him being the page of wands, slinging that Peter Rock all around town, and breadcrumbing people. God has came down and caused judgment for him. What? Temperance. God cut it out, cut his behavior out of my life. I didn't deserve that. He called judgment. Now this person is all in his head, repenting. Over the Queen of Cups, having strength to walk away. And that is what it says. They're going to be crying when you're on the top. They're going to be crying when I'm on the top. I wanted to first get out my energy because I'm tired of all these readings coming out about him, because I'm not even in his energy. I'm not asking nothing about him. So I see why when one time I was thinking about this one lady doing a reading from me, because I really like her readings, and she was like, oh, she couldn't do it because of the negative energy that was in my energy. Now I see what she's talking about. All right, I'll be back with another one.